Fuck me.
Rerun.
Yeah, 45 minutes. Cool. I think we got time for like 2 questions, and then we're going to do some housekeeping, and then we'll wrap up the show. Stephen Gordon, do you think Michael Thompson will start this year? Start? No. Play? Absolutely. I think he can compete to start, but I don't think he's going to start. I think Neville Gallimore is the starter at that position. Alex Grinch not, because he's the most talented dude, and he's the oldest of those most talented dudes. You also got Q Overton back there. You got Famatau back there as well. And Michael Thompson didn't show anybody anything last year because he blew out his ACL in June. So starting, no. But, I mean, if you want to make that your bold prediction, Stephen, I support it. It's not a bad prediction. But he will play, and I think he'll play heavily. And by October, November, we'll know a lot about Michael Thompson. What else got here? Will the Sooners ever win a natty? If so, will it be in the next 5 seasons, 5 years, 3 years, 10? Honest opinion, please. Yo, man, let me put it this way. In the time that Oklahoma last won a national championship, Patriots have been to 9 Super Bowls. In the time that Oklahoma last won a national championship, Nick Saban has won a title with 2 different programs and has played in 5 in the last 9 years. All right, let's take it a little bit further. In the time since Oklahoma has last won a national championship, Pete Carroll put 2 Heisman on the podium, saw 1 stripped, won a Super Bowl, and saw Matt Leinart become one of the better studio hosts, studio analysts in the game after having recruited and coached the dude. So, my honest opinion is it happens whenever it happens. And for me to tell you that it's going to happen in the next 3 or 5 or 10 years is for me to flat out lie to you because nobody knows. This ain't Nostradamus. Do I look like Tony Romo calling the AFC title game to you? No. You know, I've been doing this for as long as you. I've been on Earth for 31 years. It's been 18 of them since Oklahoma last won a national title, dude. I mean, I understand that you're asking that question in good faith, but think about it out loud. Think about it. Think about all the things that have occurred. I mean, we've had more incidents of racism on the University of Oklahoma's campus than we won national championships in the last 20 years, man. Come on. I'm dunking on you, Dave, but like, you understand, dog. Like, that's just, now you're getting into my feelings. Let me see. Oh, so, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hire you from the channel because you show up here just to make noise. That's something else that I'm committing to doing. If you're a Texas fan or UGA fan or a Bama fan or any other fan other than Oklahoma and you're in the chat and you're here just effing with it, I'm not even putting people in timeout anymore. I'm just hiding them from the channel. Come in here, be nice, be respectful. You see what this is over here. You know what 90% of the videos here are about. Be respectful. We not showing up. I'm not showing up to your YouTuber's channel and throwing shade. Stop that. Get in the housekeeping section. Let me see. Yeah, okay. That dude needs to get hidden too. I've been on a blocking spree here lately on all social media because this has been ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Let me see. Let me see. I took 2. All right. Let's get into the housekeeping section of this show. Number 1. I understand some folks don't like seeing more videos on the channel, but I'm going to make videos when I think that they're prescient or timely, because what used to happen is I would get many questions going, when are you going to make a video about X, Y, or Z? And I'd be like, I make a video a day. And when I make a half-hour video, nobody wanted, I say nobody, a small minority of folks wanted a half-hour show, even though I like a half-hour show, right? I would like to do a half-hour no-commercial show, right? Not unlike the live stream, it's just on demand, but folks didn't want that. So I broke them up into segments because in my head, like my Fight Me radio show, there are 4 segments in an hour. So you make 4 videos for an hour show. Difference is I broke up the segments into on-demand, easily digestible pieces of content that are 5 to 10 minutes in length. Okay? When I wanted to start making videos about things that weren't necessarily OU football centric, people threw up their hands and going, what happened? Nothing happened. Your OU football video is still here. Matter of fact, sometimes it's between 4 and 5 of them on that day. Now there's close to 750 videos on this channel, and there are going to be more. And because I like stuff, I like sports, and I say in the intro that it's college football related, sports related, you're not going to find a politics video, okay? Nobody's going to come over here and make a video about the government shutdown. That's not what we're doing here. This is a safe place and a safe harbor for all you football fans and fans of stuff that I like, right? You know, for the most part, what have I done? NFL, some NBA, like sparingly, and I made 2 MMA videos among 750. And only a small group of people are going to watch the MMA videos, and I understand that, but I love MMA. I like the UFC. I love the sport. Now that it's on ESPN and accessible to a lot more people than it was before, I've decided, yo, I want to have some fun with this as well. And that's what this is. It's fun. It's a safe place for fans of this channel, OU football fans in particular, and the OGs of the channel. Folks that were early adopters of what we were doing here, that have supported this with their money and their views and their subscribes, all of those things. And if you're coming into the comments with positive reinforcement, with constructive criticism, I welcome it, because that's how I'm wired. I am not wired to be coached by Mike Stoops. You're not going to get to yell at me and dress me down and tell me about how you missed the days of RJ on the step mill. I still go to a step mill every day. I just don't bring a camera and become the dude that is yelling on a piece of cardio equipment in a gym environment that has got 70, 80 other people in it, because believe it or not, that's frowned upon. So I pick my spots. Sometimes when it's empty, I can do that. And I'll do it from time to time. But nothing about me has changed. The equipment around, the branding, the live stream, the Fight Me radio, all of that stuff has grown around this right here. Editing, producing, making these videos, getting better sound, because you tell me about the sound. When it sucks, I hear about it. When I forget to turn on the microphone in a live stream, you're seeing me make mistakes because I'm a human being. This is not ESPN. This is not Fox Sports. I do not have the apparatus behind me doing my best Joel Klatt impersonation. This is me. And as long as it's me, I'm going to have some fun with it. I want to have some fun with you. And you know that I love OU football. You know it's not going anywhere. So don't trip. We're here for a good time and a long time. We've gone from, at this point, I think we were just approaching 3,000 subscribers to closing in on 17,000 subscribers a year, or a year on. Some good stuff, some positive stuff, some outstanding stuff is around the corner. Not that I know for certain, but I believe it, because good things have happened with this channel. And I show up every day, and I continue to show up every day, and I will continue and continue and continue to do the best I can while I can right here for you, for me, because remember, I need to have fun too. All right, that is it for me. I dig y'all. Also, for the folks that wanted a more intimate environment of the live streams, I'm working on that. We might have some unlisted live streams that are for a smaller audience and not necessarily for public consumption, but for some folks that just want to be in a room and chat with each other about OU football and about recruiting. And I'll have some more details on that as I lay it out and figure it out. I will see you tomorrow. Doses.